Hi guys, it's Andy from Man City Fan TV. Well, how is everyone today? Hope you're well, and welcome to another huge roundup of news today. Obviously, we've had Pep Guardiola's press conference coming in, so loads to talk about today. We're going to talk about, if you look in the description below, we're going to talk about Rakatic. I'm not sure about that. We'll talk through Pep's press conference, or the very little that we saw before the embargo. We'll talk about Umtiti and Nacho rumours. We'll talk about the fixture changes and the dates where there's been changes to some of the Man City games. We'll talk about Eric Garcia and his compliments about Taylor Harwood-Bellis. We'll talk about Aaron Hickey from Hearts. So I'm sure Craig Forrest will be interested listening to that particular part of today's live vlog. We'll talk about Albert Lokonga and the rumours that are surrounding about a bid by Manchester City with regards to him, plus other news and your Q&As like we always do on Man City Fan TV. So, come along, join in if you've got any questions. Proper questions, not questions about my favourite game and things like that. But if you've got questions surrounding Manchester City, talking all about whatever it is that you want to talk about, then feel free to come in. But no weirdos today, no weird Liverpool fans. Some odd ones were on yesterday's live vlog. But anyway, let's see who's on. Sections on afternoon, Andy and all blues. How are you, buddy? Good to see on Twitter that you've received the book from Martin. So a massive thank you to Martin for putting that quiz prize up. It's a brilliant, brilliant book. Really good. I've got it with all my other books in the sort of in the living room. And I've been through it so many times and reading some of the articles that are in there, not just on City, but on some of the other local teams, and the way that the old school reporters used to report on games and things like that, and some of the language and terminology that's been used, and like you said on Twitter, some of the adverts and things. Amazing, about cigarettes and you name it. Book arrived. It's an amazing book. So cool to read through. It is. It's a brilliant, brilliant book. Really, really good. Kiam says, happy Friday, everyone. Big weekend. We have to win or it's curtains. Really, Kiam? Curtain. And you reckon if we don't get 3 points, or you're talking about a point, that could be it. I'm with you on that one. I think if we were to lose this weekend, I definitely think the Premier League is over. 11 points would just be far too much, I'm guessing. Ryan Curry's on. Hello, Governor. No, I'm not the Governor. Not at all. Bernard, Deneen. Hi, Andy and guys. How are you, Bernard? Edward says, hi, guys. How are you, Edward? Kiam says, if Liverpool extend the gap this weekend, it's done. So what you're saying, 1 point, you reckon 9 points could potentially... Oh, no, it wouldn't be 9, it'd be 10, wouldn't it? If we dropped 2 points. So you reckon 10 would be it? Maybe. If that happens, we're going all out for the cup competitions, including the Champions League. Nasri 4617, Zaha to end City with a laughing emoji. I can only assume that you might be an Arsenal fan. You don't really get many City fans that bigged up Nasri, so I can only assume you might be an Arsenal fan. Albert Day. Hi, Andy. Albert here from Cape Town, South Africa. Welcome, buddy, to the channel. You're more than welcome. Kiam says, yes, 3 wins and a draw is too much. City till I die says, hi, Andy. Hope you're well. I'm very good, mate. Freezing here, though. Absolutely been pouring it down for the last hour. And the temperature has really dropped. I'm not sure what it is. It must be around, I don't know, 10 degrees. Ryan Corrie says, everyone needs to get into the Discord. and getting their predictions for the league. Yeah, good shout out, Ryan. Ryan, if you can post a link below to the Discord, that'd be really appreciated. If you are not familiar with Discord, then it's a fantastic sort of application where you can go in there and chat with City fans. You can do live chats, audio chats, and also there's competitions in there. There's Ryan's looking after the Premier League prediction league, and there's going to be a prize at the end of that one. So go over and check out the Man City Fan TV Discord channel. Martin's on. Happy Friday all. Come on Blues. Meran Rangzeb says, yo, I missed your call last time. When do you want to call again, Andy? I'm free now. I have no idea what you're talking about, buddy. You sure that's me? Kiam says, we do not defend well enough for Champions League. I don't even consider us as contenders. 2 cups only this year, in my opinion. Oh, my God, Kiam. He's like the doom and gloom of Man City Fan TV. It's like, come on, buddy. Cheer up. Ryan Corrie, don't think I can post the links, Andy. Right, okay. Can you just... I don't know. Maybe I'll have a look. I'll have a look and I'll post a link. Sorry. Yeah, I realise you can't. LFC fan mate, is KDB back for City? He is. Kiam can though. Not sure he can. Maybe he can. Mark the Blue, hi Andy and citizens. How are you, Kiam? There you go. Oh, here you go. Here's a link to join the Discord server and get your predictions in for the Premier League predictions channel. There you go. Thanks, Kiam, for that, buddy. If you go over there, join. Still a long way to go. There's still like 29 games left of the season after tomorrow. And there's a prize on offer for the winner, which will be me. I don't even know what score I've got. I'm sure I'm probably about 10th or 12th or whatever. Albert Day, with Laporte only coming back next year, we are likely to drop more points. Nico and Stones needs Werner in front of them. I'm not sure about that. If anyone's going to be dropped, I think it'll be Nico this weekend, if I'm honest. Moran, you called me on Discord, bro. I called you. I don't think I called you, mate. Did I? If I did, it might have been by mistake. I do apologise. It might have been early days when I was trying to work out Discord on my phone. But no, buddy, I didn't ring you, and it wasn't for anything in particular. So I do apologise if I did ring you. Section says, oh, big jump there. Martin, Man City Fan TV. Martin, the book is really cool, mate. Thank you very much. Yeah, thanks for Martin for putting up that brilliant prize for the last quiz. Martin says, it's all this plant stuff, Kiam, making you feel down. You're welcome, Section. Glad you liked it. I'm just being realistic. No point in building up expectations. Of course there is, buddy. Of course there is. Stop being such a miserable bastard. Section 20. It's the Canadian weather that's getting to him. Snow until May. He's a miserable bugger. He is. Mr. Pessimism. Ryan Corrie got 7 sets of predictions in so far this weekend. Ken RB says, what's your predictions for the Palace game, Ken? You need to go over and you need to watch the not only the video that I did with the Palace opposition fan channel, which I'll bring up, and I will just quickly try and find it, and then I can post it on if I just to here. I'll post you the link to this particular one. So this is the Palace preview that I did with Ollie from Talk Crystal Palace. There's the link in there, the YouTube link, so you can see my prediction, and not only that, but my team lineup, which I'm sure many fans will look at and go, what? You really think that's going to be the lineup this weekend? Yeah, I do. Or that's what I'd have anyway. But anyway, also what you can find, and I'll put another link here, and this one is for this week's Predictions League video that went out this morning, and this is me, Kiam, Martin, and Ryan, who looks after the the Discord Prediction League, and all of our predictions for every Premier League game this week are in that particular link for the video. So go over and check those out. Ivor's on. How doom and gloom blues. Who needs Scousers? Absolutely. Nipum Sharma, Nico Otamendi is worse than Phil Jones. Phil Jones has never been in the Premier League Team of the Year, though, as in Nipum. So, you know, no, he's not that bad. He's made some mistakes. Come on. Let's not get too much on his back. Ryan Corrie, Andy, you have 20 points so far. Top three is Kiam on 33, Barrenhouse on 26, Cal on 23. Yeah, but I missed the week, didn't I? As well, so I should be right up there. Come on, brother. Carl Blundell, I'm here. Just had a sign language lesson. Sorry, I'm late. A sign language lesson. Wow. I'm not sure you obviously cannot show us your sign language on here, and you don't like to come on camera, so I'm not sure how we prove that. How well your sign language lessons are going, Carl. Martin, stop eating leaves and have a steak here. I think we might even go down. That's more like it. Merang Rang Zeb says Man City need to start fair and Stones of Nico gets dropped, then he will be mentally ruined, I think, and I don't think he will pick up his form. Ooh. Now, Kiam, come on, be positive, pal. Ryan says, miss yesterday's vlog, had my first day at my new job. How did it go, buddy? Hope it went well. Kiam, positivity starts with realism. Yeah. Of course it does. Naturally, thoughts on United versus LFC, Andy. Go and see the score prediction video that I've just posted above, mate. You'll see my thoughts on that one. Chris Baker's on. Hey, mate, how are you? Hope you've had a good week, Chris. Chris is one of the contributors to Man City Fan TV. And I think, I'm not sure, but I think he might be on this week's podcast. City Till I Die, sorry, please, can you send the Discord link again? It's up above, mate. You can see, if you go up, you can see Kiam has posted after Mark the Blues comments that says hi, Andy and Citizens, and before Albert Day with Laporte only coming back next year. You can go and see the link that's been posted there, mate, and you can join the Discord. What else have we got? 10, Kenobi, United 1, LFC 1. Is that possible? Not for me. I think it's a massive rout for Liverpool. A couple of Scouse injuries will doubt my positivity level. Won it all. Bernard says, Kiam's negativity is rubbing off on our FIFA City team. Come on, Kiam, mate. Oh, yeah. Oh, Kiam. I had a bit of a go last night, but I don't play FIFA, so. But Bernard's giving you some grief there, mate. You need to up your defensive skills, and that is reflecting on the way the team is playing at the moment. But I think Bernard said that yesterday. So, but anyway, don't forget, go over and check out Kiam's FIFA Knows, and if anything, the video is on the channel right now, so you can go and watch it. Obviously not while we're live, but if it's anything like Kiam's score, I'll be very happy. Ray J 737's on. Nico is fine, maybe just needs dropping. Yeah, I agree with him. Ray J, spot on. Martin, I've got some sign language for you, Cal. I can imagine. Martin will just be doing this. He'll be going, yeah, that's how old I am. Death or death. Martin, I learnt sign language, Cal. It's a great tool in all seriousness, pal. Ryan says, other than the load of Scousers that got a 2-hour bus journey to work there too, it was good. Glad you liked it, mate. There's another link to the Discord server, so go over and make sure you join it. And you can join in, like I said, the Discord server is really good. And Kiam, if you can do me a favour, you did a video intro. I can't obviously do it now that I'm on the channel, but is there any chance you can post that video link that you did on Discord? And what you can go over, and you can go over there and you can chat to City fans. You can actually audio interact, so like a live call with them. And I've done that with Ryan and Martin and Carl and other things, just as long as there's a few people on, or even one other person who wants to do a live chat. So go over and check it out. Carl says, my girlfriend is deaf, so I'm taking lessons. Hey, listen, how did that meal go? And how much money did you spend? Section says, I know a couple of signs, one using one finger and the using two. City till I die. Thanks, Kiam. Nipum says, well, Nico was directly responsible for Norwich's third goal. Yeah, but I mean, just because one player is directly, it's like saying, oh my God, a keeper fumbles a ball. Right, let's drop Ederson. Let's drop him immediately. Absolutely immediately. I'm not saying Nico shouldn't be dropped or rested this weekend. I'm just saying, let's not go too far. Just because a player, you could turn around and say, how many goals has, should Sergio Aguero or Gabby Jesus scored this season with the amount of chances they've missed? Right, let's drop both of them immediately. Let's get rid of them. Don't work that way. Martin, Kiam and I will defend you. Watch the latest FIFA knows. Believe me, it's worth it, guys. Chris Baker, I'm fine, thanks, mate. Not confident about tomorrow, if I'm honest. Oh, my God. This bloody live chat is full of negativity. Come on, City fans, what's going on? Kiam, third in the league and level top in the Champions League group in FIFA. Oh, you want us to stay positive with your FIFA channel? Oh, right, okay. Brian Gardner, the only time I want United to win a game is this weekend. Ivor says, can LFC play the same front three in every game? They certainly can't for the rest of the season. That will definitely not happen. So they're going to have to mix and match it. I learned some sign language above the tunnel in the kit packs. Carl says, I ate autocorrect. Yes, so do I. You should read some of my WhatsApp messages to Martin and Kiam. Drives me mad with fat thumbs. Scott Williams, Evening Blues. Hope everyone is good. Yes, I hope you're well, buddy. The meal was nice, but my bank account is hurt. Hey, it's worth it, mate. Absolutely worth it. Don't look at it in that light. It's worth it. I hope your girlfriend liked it. There you go. Kiam's posted that link. Discord, how to video. There you go. Martin says, I think 3-1 or 4-1 will be positive person around here. Carl says, I'm confident Everton will beat West Ham 1-0 with Moise Keane's getting the first. Billy says, can LFC keep playing the same back four? What we're going to go for? What's the chances that the same midfield coming up? J Hope says, Zaha on our defence doesn't feel good. Ryan Corey, also Martin, on your predictions. Why you got hate on my Bournemouth? Blue Blood Fan TV, hi Andy, great predictions video earlier. I'll be careful today with comments as it's -2 degrees training with the kids. It is freezing out there. Listen, GM, you don't want to go out there with the kids today. It's too cold. I ain't getting you on Bournemouth Fan TV now. Blue Blood, Everton 1, West Ham 2. Ooh, cow. GM's not happy with that one. I think City wins 1-0 as Palace are very good defensive. They're not conceded many goals, as we said in the opposition fan preview. So let's start off with the first bit of news today. And this is just a right load of garbage. So I'm going to get this out of the way immediately. And this is all about Rakatic. So let's get the crap out of the way. And this is a particular article today. And it's in Fansided. And it's basically, this is from, I'll just bring it up. This is apparently after a falling out between Messi and Rakatic, he's now thought to be on City's radar, having no future at the Camp Nou, with Frenkie de Jong and Melo incrementally stepping up for Barca. Ivan Rakatic has gone down the pecking order and is no more indispensable from the starting 11 like he once was. As a matter of fact, the former Sevilla midfielder has not even started half of this season's matches for Valverde's side. He's also signalled that he will be comfortable to walk away from Barca and pursue football. Whilst most are expecting him to cut the season at the very least in the Camp Nou, the midfielder could leave in January amid interest from multiple sides. Obviously, they're going to put every single bit of garbage out there, which is Man City's interest, United, PSG, and Guardiola. They claim he's said to be pushing the citizens into signing Rakatic in the winter transfer window, according to Fox Sports. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just stop that right now and just say that's absolutely bullshit. Absolutely no way would we sign somebody of his age. Maybe 2 years ago, possibly. But there's no way we're going to sign Rakatic in January. Absolutely not. That simple. So another load of crap from certain sections of the media. It just ain't happening because they'd want 60, 70 million quid, 80 million possibly for him. We don't need him in the team unless you get rid of Gundogan and David Silva's going. David and Phil Foden's taking David Silva's place. So why would you want to buy Rakatic? He was good 2 years ago when we should have bought him. Now, not for me. Let's go back. Phyllis says, yes, can they play the same midfielder again? There is a point to the questions. There you go. Kiam says, Liverpool have the dolly sheep on standby. I'm sure they'll clone their players. They never get injuries. Put him on a timeout, says Cal. Nippon says, if Leroy leaves, will Marco Asensio be a suitable replacement? He's quick and can play both. Decent player, don't get me wrong. Very, very talented kid. But I don't think it's one that City will go in for, in my opinion. Cal Blundell by Bluebird Fan TV. Shush, Cal. Yeah. I'm watching on my Xbox, so I can't chat, says Kian. Martin says, should I, Cal? Cal says, yes. I'll be nice to GM. Yeah, be nice. He's not said anything too bad yet. Superior Being, good afternoon. How are you, buddy? Rakatic, no chance, says Ryan Curry. Cal Blundell on Man City Fan TV going on a night out drinks on Martin. Yeah, they should be. Martin owes us so much. Isn't he like 35? Ryan 31. Scott Williams, good player on his day, but the horse has bolted. Yeah, I mean, it's not. Yeah, not for City. I checked a few days ago because he was rumoured to United, obviously. Phyllis says, LFC's luck will run out massively at some stage. They're hardly ripping up the trees now. Imagine when fatigue of playing the same players game after game kicks in, we'll catch them again. I'm still comfortable with it, mate. I still think we'll win the league. Krapatic, more like. I'm not clueless. I think it'll be 2-1 tomorrow against Newcastle, as I feel like they may smash and grab. Really? Wow. I think Chelsea will win. Carl says City should buy the 49-year-old Egyptian keeper, a long time left in his career. Ryan, I've been getting abuse on Twitter all day of LFC fans because I said City a business model and won't break it to bring in Koulibaly. I've said that all the time, all along, mate, all along. Absolutely no chance. City are not going to spend 120 million quid on Koulibaly. But I am going to talk about two other people before I talk about Pep's press conference today. Seeing as though you brought up those particular players, I'm going to quickly talk about two players, and one of them that came out today and this was in an article from, again, the Football Man Cave, and they were talking about potential transfers for the January window. Neither of these for me, but I'm going to... we're only passing you on the news, and that is one of, obviously, Nacho, and the other one is Umtiti, which we'll talk about shortly. But Nacho, the Spanish 29-year-old, is known as a centre-back. His current contract expires in 2020. Therefore, he could be looking for a change. He can also operate as a right-back and a left-back, which would solve some problems at the Etihad. If any more injuries cropped up, he would be able to fill the void, according to the Football Man Cave. That one for me, no, definitely not. The next one that they do talk about is obviously Samuel Umtiti, the 25-year-old Frenchman, whose deal runs out in 2023. But he's had no game time really this season, which could mean, according to them, that he could be tempted by a move to the Etihad. He's a versatile player, comfortable at left back, and at the age of 25, he definitely should be a club. He should be a club who can offer him playing time, or I think they mean City could be a club that could offer him playing time. Now, How much that would be, I've absolutely no idea. But I cannot see, with 3.5 years left of his contract, Umtiti would cost an absolute fortune if City were to actually go in and try and sign him. So I can't see that happening either. For me, that's just my personal opinion. He's a decent player, no doubt about it. But let's see what's gone back on the chats. Carl, stop talking about Yerry Mina. No, I wouldn't take him, mate. I'll be honest with you. Somebody's talking about food. City should buy Nice for $1 billion plus KDB and Stones. Don't forget your money back on the bottles, Martin. Afternoon, Mighty Blues. How are you, mate? Hope you're well, Cameron. Cal's on. So Cal and the Mighty Blues, both Everton fans. Blue Blood, I predicted correct results before Villa won 3-2 against City in 2014. Oh my lord, yeah, I actually, it's a phenomenon. I've actually correctly predicted score predictions in the past. It's amazing that you can actually do that. Superior Being, don't buy these Egyptian players. It's a pyramid scheme. Very good, Superior Being. Phyllis says 5 more minutes and I'm back on Twitter. Got some scores to set up. Oh, you're back, are you, mate? Well, I did. Well, I know you're back because I posted something to you yesterday. Oh, Phyllis, who have you fallen out with now? Don't drag me into it. You know what I'm like on Twitter. Carl says, will you be streaming today? Matter? I don't know what that is. Blue Blood says, the Mighty Blues, hi, Cameron. You all right? You won't like my score prediction for your game. They're all going to be falling out with you. GM. Scott Williams, go easy, Ivor. The carbs from the spag bol are probably still kicking in. Oh, don't go on carbs. Don't get Kiam involved. Theo Tran, all good. How are you, mate? Nippon, Arsenal would be more suited destination for Rakatic. The Croatian international is finished. I agree with you. Carl, Andy, would you take Yerry Mina? No. Ryan, Umtiti would be a terrible signing. I agree. I've streamed Carl already. Injury prone as bad as Mendy. Just done with the press conference reaction. Need some Utas, Theo Tran, Cal Blundell. Umtiti's injury prone. Not buying more. God, so many comments. Blue Blood Fan TV, would you ever do individual live streams for reactions to Pep's press conference? Would you ever do individual live streams for... no, not really. No. Because they're normally 1 o'clock in the afternoon and nobody's really around then. Bingy Wong, hi Martin, how was your meal yesterday night? Hope you washed your hands before touching food. Cal says, Cam, I think we'll win 1-0. Keen to score. Cal says, I love how the Everton fans join us here to avoid the red propaganda out there. Well done. Yeah, big round of applause to the Everton fans for coming on. Cam, I never got the notification, mate. Blue Blood, as an opposition fan, is there any chance I could come on your weekly podcast with Kiam, or am I still too young? You're still too young, buddy. Just asking, as you mentioned, fans young and old. Yeah, but not your age, mate. But keep coming on. But no, we can't have you on because you're not old enough. Ken RB, there was talk about Koulibaly and Asamandi. Koulibaly we spoke about yesterday, mate, on the vlog. Live vlog, go over and check that one out. Nippon says, what about Presnel, Kimpembe or PSG would be good signing? Upamecano for me is the player that and Nathan Aki for me is the player that we should go after. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, on to today's Pep's press conference news. And if we go through and have a look at what was said today, the little that we always get, because it's crap, absolute crap. They give you about 8 minutes, 7 minutes, and half of those are the same repeated questions, and then it cuts off because of the embargo. But anyway, he was asked about Sterling, and he said, I think, and he was talking about the racist chants the other night in Bulgaria, and he said, I think UEFA made a step forward. They stopped the game twice or 3 times. Fight every day for this current situation. Everything we're doing or going to do to help to eradicate it is welcome. The players and managers are not alone. Everybody is involved. whatever we decide we can do. On injury news, he was asked about it. He said some of them are better. Kevin is back. John trained well the last 2 days, and Mendy as well. So there looks like 3 players there available for tomorrow's game. Whether Mendy's quite fit or not, I'm not too sure, but I certainly think that Stones and Kevin De Bruyne are definitely fit for selection for tomorrow. He was asked about Roy Hodgson and Crystal Palace, and he said, I think since Roy Hodgson took over the team with 0 points and helped to avoid relegation, they have always made a really good season. They have an incredibly talented players. He was actually asked, obviously Roy Hodgson is 71, 72 or something like that. And I think he was asked, would you consider continuing at that age? And he just turned around, and I've said it before, he said, never. So I don't think Pep's one of those like a Wenger, that one, Ferguson, that would go on for that long. He just said, no, never. He said he was asked about the Clásico being moved, obviously the Madrid-Barca game, and he didn't really give much away. He said, I don't know the reason why. You'll have to ask Tebas or the Federation. Maybe it happened because they were worried about something, but I honestly don't know the reason why. Talked about the fixture congestion, which we're going to talk about shortly after this one. And they, according to the MEN, they claim that Guardiola had a different message than what the club's COO said yesterday. And Pep said, it is what it is. Since I came here, it happened the same. The concept is not about in this period. I love to play on Boxing Day and at winter when families and kids can go to the stadium and enjoy it. The problem is the system doesn't protect the players. Another day, we will have more recovery than the other ones. It is what it is. If we have to play tomorrow, we have to play tomorrow. We have to play, and we're going to play. Asked about Sergio Aguero and obviously the crash, which we talked about yesterday on the live vlog. He turned around and said it's absolutely fine, even if his car's not. And he sort of gave a bit of a smirk about that one. So Aguero is fit and fine and no problem whatsoever. And on asked about Alexander's future wife and about him getting engaged, he just said congratulations to Alex and his future wife, and wouldn't be drawn on anything else with regards to that. With the fixtures, he did add another thing which said the broadcasters are the bosses. It's not about us. Maybe the broadcasters are fans of another club. I love to play Boxing Day and the winter time. The families and kids enjoying it, but we don't protect the players. And it just, honestly, he said, it's just too much. Anything else? I'm just trying to see what else could be, because, like I say, it cut off. That was it. You got a little bit on there, and it was. It just went. Roy Hodgson's interview today actually praised Raheem Sterling, and he was asked in his press conference about his maturity on and off the pitch. Roy Hodgson actually came out and said he was always a fantastic midfielder, a very hard worker, made good runs most of the time. I remember in Switzerland, he played in behind the front players like he was for Liverpool, and he was quite outstanding. The criticism levelled at him was much to my displeasure, and the attention he was getting elsewhere from social media and sometimes the media itself was draining his confidence. I think the big thing for Raheem is there is no drain in his confidence. There is no doubt about in his ability. Of course, he's playing in a team that is creating lots of chances, so when he gets in the right areas, he's able to score goals. On this subject too, I must add that his maturity as a person has been really fascinating to watch. All of the responsibility is accepted, and not just as a Manchester City player, but shouldering a heavy burden with the racism and the attention that's being paid to this racism problem that we have. He has been a brilliant spokesperson. I heap praise on him in the hope he will repay me by playing badly. So a little bit of tongue-in-cheek comments at the end by Roy Hodgson, but of course, Roy, well done with those comments and that praise of Raheem Sterling. It's nice to see. So let me quickly go back before we finish on the last few topics for today. Let's let me go through. The fixtures are really tiring considering how many games. Yep. Carl's on. Hi, Andy. How are you, Carl? So good to hear from you daily. Thank you very much, mate. Tammy Cocker, because we've got Salah. Mane. Oh, no. Getting rid of that. Ryan, you went to the effort of even putting in the and still messed up. Ryan, well done. Footy Mad guys, you know I said your mate knows me. Your mate was Martin. Ah, right, okay. Who are you? How does he know you? Scott Williams, don't forget Liverpool have also got a couple of games in the World Cup over Christmas period. We need to seize the chance starting with a win tomorrow. Yeah, it's absolutely spot on. We do have to start winning tomorrow, which brings me to fixtures. And obviously there's been fixture changes that have occurred. And the club are generally not too pleased about it. And this article, which is from the Blue Moon Forum, basically says 9 of City's fixtures in December and January have been moved due to TV coverage and rearranged dates. For the first time, Amazon will be screening Premier League games live, with City's games at Burnley on Tuesday the 3rd of December and Wolves on Friday the 27th of December being shown on their platform. The Manchester derby at the Etihad will now take place at 5:30 p.m. on Saturday the 7th of December and will be screened live on Sky Sports. Games against Arsenal, Leicester, Sheffield United, Everton and Aston Villa have also been moved. The club are unhappy with some of the changes, particularly over the Christmas period where Pep Guardiola's side will have to play twice in 3 days, whilst title rivals Liverpool have been granted more recovery time. Omar Baradi, and this was obviously what the MEM was talking about before, the COO of City told MEM Sports, we're disappointed that the schedule is so tight for the players over Christmas. Premier League games are a huge physical demand and it's not ideal to be made to play twice in less than 48 hours because it doesn't give the players time to properly recover. We obviously understand that the paying rights holding broadcasters are an important consideration when it comes to scheduling, but we also need to make sure that we protect the players' well-being, the sporting integrity of the league and the quality of the product. We've had an open dialogue with the league to consider other options, but ultimately we will have to comply with the kickoff times and dates as they have been presented to us. So just quickly looking at the dates, the fixture changes in full are, so if you want to get a pen and a piece of paper, you'll be able to note this down. So first fixture change is Tuesday, the 3rd of December, and that is Burnley versus City, which is now an 8:15 p.m. kickoff, and that's going to be on Amazon. Saturday, the 7th of December, City at home to United will now be a 5:30 p.m. kickoff, and that's going to be on Sky. Sunday, the 15th of December, Arsenal versus City, and that's going to be a 4:30 kickoff on Sky. Saturday, the 21st of December, that's going to be City at home versus Leicester, and that's going to be a 5:30 p.m. kickoff, and that's on Sky. Friday, the 27th of December, Wolves versus City. That's an away game kicking off at 7:45 p.m. That's going to be on Amazon. Sunday, the 29th, that's going to be City at home to Sheffield United. That's now a 6 p.m. kickoff, but it's not on any broadcasting channels. Wednesday, the 1st of January, City at home to Everton. That's now a 5:30 p.m. kickoff on BT. Sunday, the 12th of January, Aston Villa versus City away, and that's going to be 4:30 p.m. kickoff on Sky. And finally, the 21st of January, Sheffield United versus Man City, so another away game and a 7:30 p.m. kickoff in a midweek during term, and that's going to be on BT. So there are your fixtures. That's all the fixture changes, 9 fixture changes in total, with some late midweek evening kickoffs to accommodate Amazon, Sky, and BT. So, like I said yesterday, you know, it's caught between the devil and the deep blue sea, because TV revenue deal is massive, and that's what gets us to be able to also buy certain players and invest in players. So it's difficult to argue against. I just wish they could try and sort it out a little bit differently, whereby, you know, I'm sure they could just put a little bit more time and effort into it, where teams are not having to travel so far and for not so late a kickoffs. But anyway, right, let's go back and see what's on here. Blah, blah, blah. 41. You know, I said your mate Scott Williams, don't forget Liverpool got on there. Kiam, Liverpool will probably play the same 11 in the World Cup and Premier League. Martin, every little helps. Oh, Martin, what's going on here? Martin's, well done, Martin. He's donated £10 to Man City Fan TV. Didn't need to do that, buddy, but thank you. It's all welcome. Ryan Corriel, that's new. It's on every. You can go on Super Chat, and if you want to donate anything, Super Chats are always open. So if you want to go and donate something, it all goes towards sort of Man City Fan TV and goes towards Tackle for Manchester, because that's our charity and where the money's going to go in the future. So who are you, Footy Mad? How do I know you? Yeah, Martin's asking the same question. Also, what the fuck are the kickoff times in December? I know, section 5:30 for a derby match. That makes sense, like no one would be pissed by 5:30. Well, exactly. Should have made it a 12:30 kickoff. Ocean Rage, of course, Liverpool have been given more time to recover. Amazon Prime is great, as you can get a free trial at the start of the month and cancel it before the end without paying a penny. Free football for sofa fans. Yeah, for likes of you. Mingy Wong, City versus Sheffield United, 6 p.m. kickoff. Wow, I know. Scott Williams, exactly section. Man City Fan TV. Kiam says, I'm going Sheffield United game over Christmas. Lucky, only moved by 1 day. Yeah, I know. Could have been 2. Martin, I spoke to Tammy Cocker. My apologies, kids. He said it was a joke. No, it's fine. We just like him training with the kids because he is a kid. Ray J737, and he should be honoured that we care that much about him. Otherwise, we just remove him from the channel. Ray J737, we have a big squad, but 2 games in 3 days is crazy. Yeah, it's just madness. And it's less than 2 days. It's not even 48 hours. But my guys, I am TV shows episodes, as he knows he saw me in a live, and I couldn't see you or Martin at the Wolves game. The next game, I'm going to Southampton. I did see Martin in the loo. No. Doesn't make much sense, mate, if I'm being honest. Phyllis says, more boozing time on Derby Day, yeah. When's Martin doing a live? He will be when he's back. I would like you and Martin to do a live together, like last of the summer wine. Do you watch Only Fools and Horses? Seen Doctor? Oh, Jesus Christ. Right, okay. Sorry, buddy. I mean, no disrespect, but I'm tossing up between a training with the kids or just remove you from the channel. Tell you what, you go and train with the kids for a bit and have a think. Martin going mad with his power again. His mate is a Liverpool fan and he's trying to convert him. I won't allow it. Andy gonna batter Footy. It's a will in a minute. Phyllis, meeting folk in the loo is not something to brag about. Absolutely. Footy Man is a guy who came on my live blog and wanted to do a fan cam. Yeah, I know. Maybe he is. I don't know. I can't remember. But he doesn't need to post like 20 things. I don't know. Anyway, let go and get cold with the kids. Let's see what's coming up. Right. Next bit of news is, let's move on. What should we go for? We'll go for Lokonga. And we'll bring him in. And this is Albert. Now, Anderlecht's Albert Sambi Lokonga had the opportunity to join Manchester United and Liverpool's academy earlier in his career, according to the Belgian newspaper Het Laatste Nieuws. He turned down the approaches from the Red Devils and the Merseyside club, but now has dreams of joining Manchester City in the future. Speaking to the same publication, the 19-year-old explained his decision to not back United and Liverpool. He said a diploma was a priority. When talking about his future dreams, the midfielder responded, FC Barcelona or Manchester City. I dream of clubs like that. Lokonga will be will need to get more experience and top performances with his current club, which will be necessary for him to attract the interest from the likes of Pep Guardiola and Barcelona. After rejecting United and Liverpool, he joined Anderlecht's academy in 2014 and then went on to make his first team debut in 2017. The player's progress was cut short after he suffered a long-term injury at the end of last year, but he's regained his place back in the squad. Lokonga's current deal runs down in 2020, and Anderlecht have an option to extend it by another year. The teenager has said he'll sign an extension if the numbers are right. We are very close to an agreement for several reasons. If the club offers me an agreement that suits my value, then it will go quickly. It will be fine anyway. So it sounds like Albert, poor Albert there, is trying to really much hedge his bets. And how many times have we heard certain players from certain countries claim that they'd love to play for Manchester City and Barcelona? So an absolute right load of crap. So don't even go down that route. It ain't happening. I also see that our chairman, Khaldoon Al-Mubarak's or he's selling or he's sold his mansion in the Brentwood area of LA up for £6 million. Now, if I'm not going to talk about this and show you pictures of it because it's intrusive, but there's pictures of his property in LA, and looking at the pictures, it looks very nice. However, I'll be honest with you, it's got wonderful, wonderful pool area, beautiful sitting out area. It looks like a 5-bedroom villa in Spain, but for £6 million, really? Jesus Christ. I think my back garden's bigger than his. Not for me. But anyway, I'm sure it's in a very luxurious area of LA. I'm sure somebody will buy a 5-bedroom property. Got the same size as mine, though his does look a lot better than mine, I must admit. But £6 million? Jesus Christ. Frightening. Absolutely frightening. But anyway, on to the next little bit of chatter, and I'm going to go on to, I was waiting to see whether Craig Forrest was on tonight, but he's not. So I'm going to just quickly, just give him a bit of an opportunity to talk about Eric Garcia. And Eric Garcia has come up, and he made a really, really nice statement and a little bit of news surrounding Taylor Harwood-Bellis. And if I can find the article, I will do, because it's suddenly gone off my screen. So I'll tell you what, while I'm looking for that one, is it here? If not, I'll come back to it. This is what happens when you're live. You get these little bit of mistakes. But let me just see if I can find it. If not, I will go to the next story. And obviously by now, when I was putting all this together earlier today, clearly it's jumped up and there's been more stories coming out. But anyway, what I'll do is, my apologies, I'll come out of that. Maybe we'll hold Garcia, but what we will talk about is Aaron Hickey. There you go. Aaron Hickey, according to the Daily Mail, the Premier League champions will step up their interest in the 17-year-old during the transfer window deal, which will keep this Craig Forrest from Craig Forrest with Hearts Fan TV channel, which will keep the player at Tynecastle for the remainder of the season. Earlier this week, Hickey was linked with a switch to Rangers with the new Ibrox sporting director Ross Wilson. He had taken an interest while at Southampton. Hearts boss Craig Levein laughed off this particular speculation about moving to Rangers as his side prepared to welcome Steven Gerrard's league leaders to Gorgie on Sunday. He joked, "Who do we play at the weekend? We're going to put an offer in for Alfredo Morelos tomorrow." He said, "I'm talking with a lump of salt," and he was talking about. He said, "I'm taking it with a lump of salt." Sorry, talking about the Hickey speculation. Man City, who have loaned Roya Toro and Machino to Hearts, and obviously Ashley Smith-Brown before him, hoped to secure his services ahead of the Premier League rivals. It's understood the club became aware of Hickey's talents when he started the Scottish Cup final defeat to Celtic and excelled as a 16-year-old. Levein has confirmed Hearts have been in talks with the player's father over a potential new contract. So it'll be interesting to see what Craig Forrest thinks about him. Obviously, Craig is certainly the ones. Let me just get rid of some of these. Is one of those who does the Hearts Fan TV channel. So I'm not sure Craig is on at the moment, but I'll go back and check the comments and see what Craig has to say about Aaron Hickey. Is it going to be one of those? But the good thing is that the rumours are City are interested, but they'll loan him straight back to Hearts. So it's not like we're going to take him from him because he'd never get anywhere near the squad as it is. Let's go back. What did you do in the loo? Mingy Wong, he was probably stalking you. Yeah, Carl, I had a poo in the loo. It's called Fame Martin. Went for a pee either. Ryan says, once this is done, I think it's time to go stick in a pizza. It's LA. Yeah, but I mean, it's just frightening. Carl, I know it's LA, but 6 million for a 5-bedroom house. I mean, no. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. For a 5-bedroom property with a little bit of a back garden and a pool. Wow, crazy money. Scott Williams had to go Blues, got to travel back north as my partner's nan is on her last legs, but her late husband was a big Blue. So please, City 3 points tomorrow for everyone past and present. Take care. Thank you very much, Scott. I'm sorry to hear that news, but have a safe journey back up north. Alan Howard, Sane is leaving. He's refusing to sign and having his head turned by Munich with Beckham Management Company showing lots of money. Where's the link on that, Alan? Tell us where that's come from. Martin says, take care, Scott. Thoughts and prayers with your family. Ming Wong, bye, Scott. Alan Howard, lots of money. Jerry Gow, Scott Williams, see you. Footy Mad guys, I'm sorry if I upset someone about the loo. Please forgive me. It's fine. Philly says, I think your City can get 80 million plus for signing. It's a good deal. I also will not have to look at his sad slapped ass face anymore. Well, I mean, it is. I'm guessing that is a little bit of good news because let's face it, he has been very sulky for the last 18 months. Very, very sulky. You know, there's no denying just how fantastic a player is. I mean, he's a wonderful, wonderful player when he wants to be. I mean, the rumours. Well, the actual Pep Guardiola comments about him saying he can be anything he wants in world football, that should have been enough at his stage of his career. I know that he had a new baby. I know that he split with his mum from being his agent, and his wife was very domineering, allegedly, was domineering over things like that. But yeah, he's got to focus on his football. It's, you know, a few hours a day training, you know, a couple of hours playing at a weekend. Jesus Christ, we'd all love to do that. But, yeah, it seems that some of them have this ego, and it sounds very much like the video I put out in August last year. I think it was the 10th or 15th of August I put a video out last year, all about Leroy Sané and all about will he become what he wants to become, and has he really shown his true colours, because he didn't start much of the season. And how possibly, you know, Joachim Löw with dropping him from the Germany squad for last year's Germany competition, World Cup competition, Euro competition, was possibly the undoing of his psyche, let's call it. So we'll wait and see. But anyway, I was just trying to see if I could find that little bit of Eric Garcia article. I can't, but it was just a nice, simple article saying how Eric Garcia basically massive praise for Taylor Harwood-Bellis, and said that he's been exceptional, absolutely exceptional, and has been really, really great to be training with him and around him, and thinks he's going to go on to be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful player for Manchester City. So anyway, last thing, let me just go back and see what is on the chat line, and then we are going to go, because we've been on for nearly an hour. Let me just go back. At Go Blues, oh yeah, got that one. Footy Mad cheers, Andy cheers, no problem, Footy Mad guys. Sane doesn't know what smiling is. Alan Howard Trophy Tour on 26th of October, Melbourne Sports Branch. 9:30 p.m. in the Imperial Hotel, Burke Street, Melbourne. Only paid members can attend. Guys, go over. If you are and you're watching this and you're not a member of the Man City and Melbourne Supporters Club, contact Alan. Go over, join up, because this time the trophy tour, I'm going to repeat it, is on the 26th of October, and it's the Melbourne Supporters branch in Australia. It's 9:30 p.m. in the Imperial Hotel, and that's on Bourke Street in Melbourne city centre. And remember, only paid members can attend. So I'm sure, Alan, can you tell me how much is it to join the Melbourne City Supporters Club? Can you just give me an idea so if people are watching it can see? I'm sure it's not a lot. I'm sure it isn't. Sane, too much too soon. I played for the Manchester City C team maybe one day. B team, really. Phyllis, good play, Andy. Just a negative attitude. I could see him being another Mario. It does not sort his napper out. I think a lot of it is up here. I do think a lot of it is up here with him. Alan spoke with Marwood in Melbourne last week about Sane. What did he say? Martin, Alan, so he confirmed to you he's leaving. I play for Button Moon AFC. City still want him, but he's refusing. Yeah, I'm sure City still do want him, without a shadow of a doubt. So is Sane definitely leaving? I don't think it's definite yet. I think we'll wait and see. Mayank Yoshi, you are a small club, and that is a reality. You won't win the league. Go and enjoy your Carabao and Charity Shield. Oh my God, Mayank, should that not just be lose the May and just put a W before it, Joshy? $20. There you go, 20 Australian dollars for a whole season, and that gets you access to the Melbourne Man City Supporters Club. Loads of functions, loads of events and things that you can join in with. I know I've spoken to Alan before, and he said that some of them are open to everyone with a little small payment that you might have to pay to join, but some of them are private, and that way you get access to more of Manchester City and the people that go out there. So for 20 Australian dollars, I think that's a fantastic initiative. So if you are Australian, you are in the Melbourne area, and you do want to join the Melbourne Man City Supporters Club, then contact Alan on here. Alan, is there an email address or something you can put on here, so if people want to join, or a link or something like? I know you can't put links, but if you want to put an email address where if they do want to join, because let's face it, if they're going to pay $5 to go to watch a game, if your bar charges, if you're not a supporters club member, why not pay $20 and go and watch them all season? So here is my score prediction for the Palace game: 2-0 to City. Says footy mad guys, David and Bernardo and Sterling. Oh, well, that means it's 3-0. Oh yeah, 3-0. Ray J737, I'm kind of pissed at Beckham for the same situation too. I wish he would have been a fly on the wall when that Beckham talked to him. Ryan, everyone make sure you get your league predictions in the Discord before kick-off in the first game tomorrow to be entered into the league. Put him hard. Wait, Sterling won't score. I wish you'd make up your mind. Man City, May, Yank, you ever been to Clanfield? No, I doubt it. When you said up here, were you on about Sane or me? I don't know. I've just had to give my milkman 55 quid. Could have bought Phil Jones for that. How expensive is milk? Oh my God, do you still have a milkman? I used to love it as a kid when they used to just pop the bottles on the... Are there still bottles these days? The bottle on the doorstep. Now like silver top, blue tops, red tops, whatever. And just having a swig of it when it's freezing cold in the winter. Oh, I loved it. That was gold top milk. Was that gold top? No, gold top milk. Either how many weeks was that? Where does this have tackle for Manchester? Oh, you know what? You're doing my head in. Go away. Fucking annoying. Jesus Christ. Wank Joshy is back. He says that it's the best you have. Have you ever been Anfield? For your information, I have been, and there's no comparison between Anfield, crappy, hard, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, been to Anfield loads of times, mate. Micah Richards will also... Oh, I tell you what, you can go as well, because you're... Yeah, Wank Joshy. Let's get rid of him. So we've got rid of one weirdo, and now we've got Wank Joshy gone as well. Alan Howarth, Micah Richards will also be attending. Oh, there you go. There's the email address, ahowarth@qualifygroup.com. Game against Villa is on after the trophy tour on the rooftop bit of the Imperial Hotel. Wow, fantastic. Sounds amazing. If I come out to Melbourne, mate, I'll be definitely catching up with you guys over there at the Imperial Hotel. Ray J737, I do think they should be giving Sane more than what those rags, Martial, Rashford, etc. are getting. Sounds they're getting more than what is on offer for Sane. Phyllis says, yeah, still glass bottles, pal. How fresh. Oh, you remember those? Yeah, I used to jump on our milk float outside Cranham Road, Woodhouse Park. I used to jump on the back of it every morning and have a ride round. I used to ride, I would say that, changed the language there, terminology. I used to drive the milk float and I was on the back, and I'd sometimes have one of those fresh orange bottles as well. Oh, yeah. I don't think they were fresh, I'm not sure. But it was orange. Nick's many bottle off the milk van, yeah, that's bringing it back. Andy's brutal from tonight, yeah, I'm not putting up with idiots on the channel. It takes up far too much room. And too much time reading through garbage. Ming Yuang only isn't messing about. No, I'm not. I just don't mind if banter's fine. Absolutely, no problem with banter. We allow so much crap going on this channel. We allow it, even though people keep telling me ban them, but I don't. But just when it's just like just garbage, it's not even banter. It's just nonsense. I can't be doing that. I don't have too much time. Too many people are on this channel commenting, so I can't be reading through bullshit. Very early for you, Alan. Now must be 3 a.m.-ish. Ocean Ray said, Andy shutting up idiots up. Yeah, well, I don't normally do that, but it's just invading your timeline. It's just garbage. Is your favourite word garbage? It is, yeah, garbage. Right, so you're cheeky, so you can go and train with the kids. Jumpers for goal posts. Used to knit milk on my paper round, very thirsty. Bernard Deneen. Right, get the old Bill round to Bernard's house. Nicking milk. It is, I can't sleep, it's 3 a.m. At least it's the weekend, mate. I hope you're off work. So you can have a lie-in tomorrow anyway, can't you? Which means tomorrow it's going to be early hours, isn't it? That means it's going to be the similar time tomorrow. You getting up to watch and going to watch the City game. I absolutely applaud you massively for those, like Akio Fernandez, that go and support the club who set up that, who get up at like 3-4 o'clock in the morning to go and watch it. And Kiam in Canada sometimes gets up at ridiculous o'clock to do editing when we're at matches. People, that's loyalty for you. Getting up to do editing, getting up to watch the game, going up to travel 30 kilometres to go and watch a game. Fantastic. Absolutely amazing. And people say we haven't got fans around the world. Of course we have. Section, we couldn't afford milk. We had to have water with our own cereal. Brand not beaned, with our own brand cereal. I think everyone had their own brand cereal section, didn't they, in those days? Thanks, Andy. You're welcome, buddy. It's a massive. It is massive. I spoke to Akio. See the videos that I've done with Akio in the past, and telling the stories of getting up at like 3 o'clock and driving 30 kilometres with 20 of his mates to go and sit in a bar with, the one bar that's showing it in Goa with 20 Liverpool or 20 United fans. And that's dedication. It's not just going to away games and having a ticket and things like that and getting on a coach. And you getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning and driving 30 kilometres just to go and sit in a bar and watch it when you're overseas and you're not from Manchester but you love the club. That's dedication. Ray J737, I'm starting to say garbage with an English accent way too much from listening to this channel. My wife has noticed this addition. It's funny how so many other people actually pick up on it. And I do apologise, but it's just one of those words. Luxury, says Jerry Gale. Alan, big day tomorrow. Rugby England versus Australia, 6:15 p.m. The City Palace in the Imperial at 3:30 a.m. All are welcome. And that's in Melbourne. Wow. Hey, listen, have a wonderful day, Alan. Watching England, God, that's going to be... I'm guessing, I'm only guessing that is going to be full of English and Aussie fans in the Imperial. Is that in the Imperial as well? Wow, that'd be amazing. Absolutely amazing. And then followed on by City versus Palace. Fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. Less than 60 now to 10k. Come on, guys. Hi, Andy. Hi, Abhishek. I'm going now, buddy. Alan Howard, yes, it is. Oh, amazing. Have a brilliant, brilliant day tomorrow, Alan Howard. Oh, you have a great day. It's going to be fantastic. I wish I was there. I really do wish I was there. It'd be amazing. England will run in 4 tries tomorrow, you reckon, Ivor? Nice to see you, Abhishek7. Nice to see you, buddy, coming on. Don't worry if you're late. You can always watch this back. This video will be back up on the channel in about 15, 20 minutes time once it's downloaded onto there. But anyway, this is Andy from Man City Fan TV. Just to recap, if you come late, we talked about Ivan Rakatic. We talked about Pep's press conference today, what he's had to say. We talked about Umtiti. We talked about Nacho from Real Madrid. We talked about the fixture changes and I run down the whole list of dates and times and which broadcasting channels will be showing them and which aren't. We talked about Eric Garcia, or I talked about Eric Garcia and his lovely comments about Taylor Harwood-Bellis. We've talked about Aaron Hickey from Hearts and City hoping to try and sign him and loan him back to Hearts. We talked about Albert Lokonga from Anderlecht, who has big debs on trying to get to Man City or Barcelona. I think he's got a long way to go. Albert, keep focused on what you're doing on the football pitch and stop dreaming, fella. And when you show what you're doing, maybe in the next few years, and when you're doing it over there, you might even have a chance. But anyway, we've answered some of your questions as well. But guys, listen, don't forget, go over this morning, put out the Predictions League video. And if you're not on Discord, go back up, watch this video again and scroll down. You'll be able to see the links on there from Kiam to the Discord channel. Over there, you can go and join the Premier League Predictions League that is run by Ryan Corrie. There is a massive prize to the winner of that at the end of the season, and it's updated every week. And go and watch the video I did, which is me, Ryan, Kiam and Martin giving our predictions for this weekend's Premier League games. And yeah, some of them were close, some of them were way off each other, but all I care for is 3 points tomorrow. Also, don't forget, FIFA Knows, Kiam's other FIFA video has gone live this afternoon on the channel, and if we got that result for tomorrow's game, I'll be a happy man. But anyway, this is Andy from Man City Fan TV. Don't forget, if you're not a subscriber, hit subscribe, click that bell icon. That way you'll be notified of all of the videos. And there are so many videos on the channel. Not just one, not just two, but not just one, but quality videos as well on the channel every single day. But anyway, take care. Have a good evening, Blues. You too, Mingyi Wong. Aussies can't stop England, says Ivor. Section, see Andy and Martin. And all you Sky Blues. Night, guys. Cheers, Andy. You're welcome, Bernard. Have a good day. Have a good one, Blues, says Ocean Rage. You too, buddy. Send me your email address. I don't know who you're asking that to, but if you want my email address for the channel, it's the same as all of the others, and that is mcfcfantv@gmail.com. And if you want to contact Martin about anything, all you need to put in lowercase is Martin, mcfcfantv@gmail.com. Or if you want to contact Kiam about FIFA or podcasts, you just put Kiam, Kiam, mcfcfantv@gmail.com, and that'll go through to them. Bugger off. You saying bugger off to? What's up, fam? J Fresh Stunner in Saskatoon. We're going now, buddy. You need to come a bit early, but you can watch this back anyway. So have a good one. Take care. Bugger off, Phyllis. There's my email address, Alan, if it was me that you wanted on there. Hit them likes, you lot. Yeah, I'm off to sleep, Alan. Yeah, have a good night. Sweet dreams, Alan. Wake up. England beat Australia tomorrow. City beat Palace down at Sellers Park. This is Andy from Man City Fan TV. What we'll do is we will see you soon. Take care and have a good evening. That was my bell going.